Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Soldier Field. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Saints.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
Assignments were tested, and they were ready for it defensively. That's an excellent stop at the line. It's going to make this offense seriously question revisiting that call.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now we give to Etienne running right. He's out here midfield and moves through and breaks away. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Point effort from Smith is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Chased out to his right. This is Loveland working the right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Out of the pistol, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Goes out of the pocket quick. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Komet's got it, left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan's favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And it sets up 2nd down. Oh, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Flush down out to his left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This is our last play of the quarter. Williams to throw on 3rd. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. In that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, well, it might have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. On play action, here's Shuck. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. A gain of 15. First down.
Chubb with a quick toss out wide. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offensive line fast. Off the play action. Chubb. Buying some time right. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Finds a big lane. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On play action, Williams. Man, Loveland has it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Again, it's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd down. Here's Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Bears, 1st down.
Here's Williams again. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To the air yet again. Williams. Short pass brought in. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Man in motion here. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast. Second down, ETN gets it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. ETN again. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
That's good for the Saints.
Setting up the screen. It's Olave. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space. Your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Counter give to ETN. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now toss it to ETN. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down, Saints.
Running behind center with Camaro. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's a handoff. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Chuck on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Smith able to put it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the 2nd best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, put points on the board, and get a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Kalif Raymond to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we have a member of the Saints injured after that play and obviously in need of some assistance. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Hits him on the out route. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. Yeah, runs defense to make it a much bigger game.
Cut near the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. Maybe on the comeback trail right now, if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Saints 17. Raiders set their kickoff.
Now Prater on to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They send a man in motion. Here's Etienne on first down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shock working from the gun. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Etienne on third down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shock now on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun snap to Shock. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
70 Lions!
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
His work begins at the 31. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Williams to throw on 1st. He's got Cody Freeman. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Gain 15 there. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Bears, 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. Complete over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. They are on the counter with Swift. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Working from the gun, Williams. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They go right back to Etienne. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Chuck now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen he wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Rolling out to his left. He's going for it himself. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. And goes to the hurry up here. Slot man motioned over. Off the play action, Chuck. Gets this to Fant. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Ninth play to drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Chuck with a quick toss out line. Down the sideline past the 40. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be first down Bears. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On the move, headed right. Hits him on the in route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. And the shotgun again to Swift. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
Saints 24. Pat Prater sets your kickoff.
Now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he won't get to the 20. Out of bounds just before it around the 18-yard line. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He's him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Goes right downfield to Olave. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Gain of 26 yards. And the Saints first down.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
70 Lions!
Setting up to pass. And Olave back to the plays. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
That's good for the Bears.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.